and Rubik. Okay, so there we go. So Ember Spirit.
Just enough time to make a cup of tea.
We're up against possibly a Tide and a Rubik. So it's going to be a 2-1-2 for JaM. What's being dropped? Just
time to man up.
Spawn here. And if you just join us, this is best of one, game number 1. Here we go.
Boom! Welcome
This
to Pyrian
is
Flax's
going
Guide
to be
being a
solo
Dota 2
offering
announcer.
for his team, Comeback Kings. Doggy with Night Stalker and Bane. I wonder if this is a strat they've used before. So we can see it right now, the combination. Nightmare into Arrow and follow up with Void. And that's a dead hero. If you're Tide and Rubik right now in this lane, you just ideally wanna... If you're either Tide or Rubik, being dropped as yet. Last hits and denies.
Bottom is missing.
Spirit is on top of the CS charts, 6-0. A Night Stalker. He's not doing awful up top. He's just 1-0. Yeah, so far things looking really strong in the laning phase. Although Cole is taking a lot of damage right now. He uses Sleight of Fist. Storm Spirit, take a 1 right click tower and moves back up. Already has his bottle up. Looks like he's been pulled a tango. Samuko Leon did not use it. He's dropping down some aggressive wards. Getting pinged out. With this ward right here for the Dire, and that's JaM. They should have it maybe right in this area here, which is the pub place to put a ward, and they should have maybe just blocked the camp. Oh, Bane is just going to be pulling that camp. Storm's Red, this could potentially be first blood. Skier low, very low. He's gonna take 1 right click, 2 right click, 1 more right click away, and there is the first blood.
I accept this honor on behalf of
Seeing the
storms
opening.
everywhere.
Is it home? At 1-0. Last Cole is catching up in mid. He's now second on the CS charts with 13 CS. Gonna get a Sleight of Fist. A little bit, maybe use his bottle. Rune is gonna spawn very shortly. Actually, he did get the rune, but it's coming up. Bottom. And then she could possibly get. Showing too much. So far it's a level 2 Tide and level 2 Rubik. I think they should have maybe low Tide in that position. Rubik is just there to safeguard that he doesn't die, and I think that's a waste of resources in my opinion. He could be killing off this Batrider. Putting him out. Man, I'm all over. I'm watching everything. Night Stalker is top of the charts with 21 CS, followed closely by Storm Spirit. So 2 of the top CS belongs to JaM along with the First Blood. Invisibility rune going the way of Storm Spirit. You do not want that hero to have that rune early on. You're off lane so exposed and scared, or you're taking so much damage. He's down to 350 hit points. But no, he's gonna find Zuri. Zuri in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get pulled back. Defensive sleep on him. Tide is gonna use Gush. It's gonna damage, and yet another kill going the way of Angel of Pain early on. That will bring him up to level 6. Get his ulti. Now pull back. One trade there. No, 1 for 1 actually. A dying on top. I didn't see how that actually happens. Die on top?
Missing top.
Just bottle up.
You have been denied.
Storm Spirit is just beating him to most of these runes, and if he keeps doing that, then he's just gonna snowball, I think. Up, looks like a double stack is going on. Zuri is doing well. Now looking at this, well, he's just having free farm on the safe lane here. He's in farm heaven. And meanwhile, Scotty with the Rubik, they're gonna smoke up. Siler looking for a pick-off. They might find the Batrider here, but they're going for mid instead. Mid. Taking a lot of damage. Storm Spirit bringing him down, and he's gonna get the last hit, so a solo kill. Wait, no, actually it's the Rubik who gets the last hit. Trouble dog, he's running for dear life, but he has an illusion when he's gonna turn around and try to open up on Scotty. Scotty gets pulled back in from the Batrider and he goes down. So trade so far. Everybody's so low though. Night Stalker comes in looking for a pick off. He's gonna spot out Zuri. Oh wait, no, that's his teammate. My apologies. Really early. But 3 for 3. Finally dying in the mid.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
It's like Angel of Pain is going to collect a Sleight of Fist and Searing Chains to boot, but Cole solo. Disruptor comes in and cleans them up. Being ganked off yet again. I'm not sure if that was a smoke gank or not. Helsing doing work early on for his team. In the bot lane, looks like Night Stalker is going to get lifted up and thrown back down. Tide gets Sticky Snake farmed up. Torrent lands on Doggy. He's able to hurry away. Flee back to his jungle. On his, he is already a 1,000k up, so another 1,000. He should have his blink dagger roughly in about 14 minutes time. Punch. It looks like he rotated to the offlane position. It's nice Talker who's still on top of the CS shots, but he's been moving around lately trying to get some pick off. Cole rotating towards the bottom lane, but Angel of Pain has used the invisibility rune. I don't think anybody's seen him here, but the pings are coming in. They know he's here. Retreat out. I don't think anybody. Yes, they do have a sentry ward. I think they're urging him to drop it. There he goes. They're gonna spot on the Angel of Pain right now, and he's in so much trouble. He's gonna get a slide of fist and share it, James. And now the connector be beautiful, catching out 4, and here comes the cleanup crew. Tide leading the way.
Back so soon.
Down for Comeback Kings already, and this is gonna be yet another, so 4 down, and it's a 4 to 8, 1 for 4 trade, and now Punjit's in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get blown up. Tide gonna back with his team, so he's very low. They're gonna smoke just so that they can get out safely. Huge fight, and Comeback Kings did get something, but in the end it's 5 to 8. Early on, and this is over, I would say, 13 kills in 9 minutes. That's a lot of stuff going on. Up there, he's rotating mid, Age European back in the mid lane, farming up his CS, Punch It back in the safe lane, Bat Rider back in the safe lane. So everybody moved back to the lanes pretty much, and it's the same skirmish again. There's no rune ward yet, but Storm Spirit is gonna sniff it out anyway, because that's what a Storm Spirit does.
Missing bottom!
So it's 45, followed closely by the Ember Spirit, who has died twice already, so... Phase Boots. Kinetic Storm and Kinetic Field, sorry. They'll be able to pick off the Night Stalker and slow his progression down. That's very, very important that they do that. But I can hear some background noise in the event. So, yeah.
Dire's middle
Quiet down
tower
a
is
little
under
bit.
attack. Radiant's top
Doggy
tower is under
and
attack.
Bean heading towards his bot lane. Rubik is fairly high up. Observer he might see them coming, but if they smoke up, no, they're not gonna stop. Gonna rotate towards this lane here. Farming up some creeps. Meantime, nobody's mid. So yeah, a lot of damage. He's 500 away from his dagger. You should have that really soon. That would be a huge item for him early on. Be able to maybe players from the Jungalist and Madmen team on bot. Spot this disruptor who's just gonna casually walk and pick it up, but they do. So they know they're coming. Back Kings is out, Doggy. Get himself in a position, maybe launch an arrow here. Has an invis rune and everybody else is smoked up, and they're gonna get revealed up right now. They're there. And quite a lot.
Dudes, middle tower, everyone, go now!
Might be
Green
stout
dudes,
here.
something
Storm Spirit
bad is
doing
happening.
Disruptor doing a little bit of de-warding. come out, but to get involved there. After that skirmish, I think Comeback Kings is trying to play a little bit more reserved now. You know, maybe one bad team fight again and it could lead to a snowball type situation.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It might have 4 item up here soon.
Radiant's top tower
The
is under
progression
attack.
is more than you would expect, but been added. They just been head on. It's like Kunkka just took over as top CS. Net with pause comes in. So why? And we lost Keston on. Maybe some. Keston, you back? Okay. Alright, so we're good. Sunny game so far, Keston.
You have no right.
Here I am!
Pull on initiation on the nice focus on Fred. He pulls him back. No, comes the big ravage. Catches on 3. And the kinetic field this time didn't. But the Storm does get his ultimate off, and Cool is in so much trouble. He's gonna get taken down. Last hit on that.
Gott im Himmel!
So far, Doggy might be in a little bit of trouble getting pursued out by Punch It here. Punch It.
Back to 4.
And Doggy is trapped between the creeps and he's leaped away. How is he getting away from this? But Tide is gonna ensure that. I'm gonna go down in. I'm not sure why he pulled back there, but it's just a bloodbath. 3 for 3.
He's not the bad you gotta worry about.
Or in the end.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Oh, what happened there? But that was a lot of heroes that just hit the deck. Too much stuff. What's up? (11-13). JaM still in the lead, and Kunkka still on 67 CS. Stalker and Batrider, 51 CS is the highest on the Radiant side. Rubik, pretty poor. Smoke up. And Zuri. And then the fanboy, they're going to initiate on 4 punches. Blowing up. And now they're going on. Took a lot of damage and from up, but barely survives. 129.
Thank you.
Can't take this tower. I think they were looking maybe for a double pick off, but in the end it's just one. They get the Kunkka. I think they needed to slow down his item progression too, because he just had so much to die.
Sanaba.
And 4, so maybe not so much, but it's good to kill off the Kunkka. Comeback Kings just living up to their name, coming back. Keston drifting in and out of Skype.
Where's the party?
Shaggy.
Fred jumps in, Skia get initiated on, immediately gonna follow up by a Moonlight Shadow, and now a Sleight of Fist is gonna connect on, and everybody followed by Searing Chains, and Tide pops up for a few, try to hold them up, and everybody on Dire is so low right now, but they can't find any. In the meanwhile, Potum and Batrider does die in the process.
Top tower gonna fall over soon.
Run by the Dire. It's too strong. Feel is just, I don't know, it's just destroying everybody. Let's quiet down a little bit. Night Stalker TP back bottom, looks like he's rushing Tide Hunter. Couple Bracer, he might get a drum. He's going for Mechanism. Has his up. Dota. He might be going for a drum. Stormspirit meanwhile is gonna jump in, he's gonna find Cold Dota, who's been Strike Storm and Kinetic Field up. He's gonna die, but the Disruptor is gonna die as well. So in the end it's a 2-for-1 trade. Batra to die in 2. Yeah, again, finding something for his team. But be enough here. He, on the other hand, punch it, but yeah, I'm thinking fair fight. Shadows, but it's just not enough, you know. When they pop the Ravage, and you can see they always have these sentry wards everywhere. So the Moonlight Shadow is
guys, you need to defend here.
Not doing much for them, Vic. It's gonna land on Storm Spirit. No, that was Doggy who landed the arrow there. That was a nice arrow.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
Instantly kill him off. They get something. To 17. Going to move up and got it nice up. Really doesn't mean that much. Arrow behind tower. Go up. Like Punjit is rotating towards mid now. Another 5-on-5 potentially. Well, it's 4-on-5. Batriders on his own. Blink that finally up, and gonna be working on the 4 staff next. Top of pause comes in. Okay, we'll have to. Yes, can do it. How about it? What's up? Looks like the game unpaused. Okay.
Shadows, take us.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's gonna die here. He gets sleeped up, and one slide of this.
Got him
Gets the
here.
last hit.
Listen.
Now he's getting pinged out.
Of the night.
Storm. Spirit is gonna get sleeped up right now. Night Stalker is right there. He's gonna collect an arrow as well. Maybe a little bit of overkill.
We were different as
In 2, so that's one dead Storm Spirit. 17 to 17 comeback kings. Back into this match. No, but it's still a Night Stalker ahead. They're gonna, Batrider is gonna find the tide. He's gonna go downhill. Now the Flame Break is gonna follow. But it's just gonna leave him to die here, I think. And yeah, just
night comes for you.
wait. What was that? A man fight between a Batrider and a Tidehunter? Let me just I can't do. They're just punching, just leaving him for dead. So maybe a little bit of communication issue. Seems like that's what happened to me. Another ward is gonna drop. They have sentry wards to just anticipate shadow from bottom. A lot of work early on just to ensure the team has everything they need. A jump in on Storm. He's gonna find Cole again, but Batrider is here. But followed it swiftly by the kinetic field and the oh my god, and the boats. But that's one dead Cole. Doggy next on the list. He's gonna try to leap away. Does survive in the end. Trying to pursue towards Zuri. Zuri is gonna take a lot of damage. Now the Moonlight Shadow comes in. Nice Stalker is here too, but they're also very low. And now Bane is just gonna get blown up because of the static.
Hey, you guys doing.
And now the first tier 1 tower of the game is gonna go towards JaM. Towards JaM, and it's 18 to 20.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Goldgraft. And as you can see, this game has just been up and down, but does say Comeback Kings are in the resource league. In terms of goal difference. And Angela Payne fights that he initiated on just slowed up his silence staff so much. 5 minutes into the game and he still does not have that. How well he's gonna skate. Doing really well this game. Disruptor has his mechanism, huge for them. There's nothing, so advantage for them. Every team they have that make much of a difference, but right now Batrider is looking for 4 staff up, going to spot nobody, end up leaking away. I'm not sure if there's a misclick or not, but a big static storm and kinetic field is gonna find the bottom and kill them off instantly, along with the gonna land on Cole alone. Meanwhile, Dendy Fanboy is gonna be next on the list. Kunkka is gonna get blasted on that one. The Comeback Kings team is just gonna retreat, and this is another tower for JaM.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And counting, and they healed up. They're ready to fight. They're looking for more. Tide the edge there. Take back to mid and see if he can maybe trade a tower. There's no, he's just gonna fully move back altogether because they're trying to find anything. This creep wave.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening in your bottom.
This tower is shared. Flame Breaker is gonna get flown out to try to slow things down, but it's a siege. It is going no, it barely misses. Doesn't connect on anything in the end. Connect field get thrown out. And JaM is gonna smoke up and mid, and this is smart play. They were gonna find the Night Stalker in mid. Already the pings are coming out. I think they know. Spotted them out, yeah. Back out. Comeback Kings under the gun early on. Very important. Each of these wins so important because best of one. Into the loser brackets early. In hand these lines.
Radiant's
so
middle
important.
tower is under attack.
Peak early. Uncontested tier 2 tower if anybody. Nobody from the comebacking team. Zuri. TPN.
Your green dudes, something back.
Land on the Rubik, but the immediate jumping on the Bane and followed by the Moonlight Shadow trying to keep his team alive, but in the end Disrupt is going to get blown up here as well. Rubik next on the list and followed swiftly by the Storm Spirit. 4-for-1 trade, Comeback Kings. To so much damage right now. Tied. Another victim. I thought it was gonna be a good fight for them, but it looks like another communication issue for JaM because the kinetic field went out and no follow-up after. I'm not sure if Tide had Ravage there. No, he didn't. Yeah, I guess he blew it in that fight, but went their way. It was just Bane and they spread out across.
Bad dudes,
Catch a
middle
whole bunch of
tower,
them inside of
everyone
this
go!
and same chains and
Dire's middle
for them.
tower has fallen.
In the bank, top in that part is still the Kunkka by the Night Stalker and Burst Spirit.
Where's the party?
And on top, looks like Pain is gonna find Skia. Out of position, get Solo taken down. Angel Pain though, is gonna collect an arrow, sleep directly into an arrow. Gonna catch up still cool here with the kinetic field, followed by a torrent. Nice torrent and boat is gonna land and kill off the Bane instantly. Cole will die as well, getting instantly blown up. Double kill for Punjit. Turn around now and the Night Stalker who is running for his life. Stop, one more. Yeah, torrent is gonna land, and now one more right click, lift it up, turn back down, all charge kill for Punjit. 29. And this is gonna be a free tier 1 tower, maybe even a tier 2.
Tower is under attack. We're detecting high levels
Here,
of sucker.
cleaning up the creep waves. Here comes the mass. One right click, two right click, three right click. That's a dead tower.
Green dude's tower got owned, son!
And they just get out. No, they're gonna keep going. Well, at least Disruptor wanted to. Go back out. Comeback Kings have a lot to do. That's a 10k wood. That ultra kill. Ian, just clean up the creep waves, but 7 and 8. 7 punch it, 7 and 4 on this. Really good game so far. Back down to 0. Game 3000 gold. Thing. Is that the gold one? Yeah. So that's nothing. Game and game number 1. TTG. LAN tournament live action. But it's somewhere in Trinidad. I have to get the information about the cafe and everything. Just doing in this like LAN tournament. And Potsdam is going. The storm spirit. What? Them is rotating. Just to ensure that they can sneak up on him. He's running towards the secret shop now. Gonna try to TP out, but Scare's gonna catch him. No, it's not gonna cancel it. So he's gonna TP out to safety. It's a lot of time wasted.
Ownage!
They might just say to hell with it and take the tower, but Cole getting picked off, don't die out. But Scare's there. He's gonna drag the Rubik back. Looking for a possible flame break. I don't know if he has the mana. He does, but he's gonna fly and Rubik, yeah, he's still alive. And in the back end of that, another 3 dead. Losing his life yet again. As well.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
The Night Stalker pick. I think they needed something like a hold up hero, like no, I think an ancient operation. Really good. I think it got banned out. Still know about the Night. Bah. Already has his Diggerless. He's gonna be hitting like a truck. So these fights gonna break out and they're guaranteed gonna get at least one hit in because they have Ravage and they have disruptors, kinetic field.
Double damage.
A lot of disable and disruptor. They're so greedy, but it's working for them. Yeah, what's up? Disruptor. Kicks going on right now in the cafe. Shout out to all the men that's out there. To Peter here on scene. He's like, that man didn't open up the cafe yet. He outside waiting and all kind of thing.
Vanish.
Raz was complaining. But 7. He's up at 7. Anyway, big fight with a breaker. Yeah, it's one team smoke up and Moonlight Shadow actually. Blow up everybody. 3 dead. 4 dead. Double kill for Punches. Double kill for Siler. And now they're gonna turn around on Cole. And Cole trying to slide a fist. He's not gonna get the same. Full 5-man team wipe for JaM.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 2 tower now, and
middle
this
tower got owned. What you gonna do?
could
Get mad or get
be
even?
here. It just needed one big fight to break out, and that was all that was needed to blow this game wide open. And now JaM might find a 3 tier 2 racks. I don't know.
Yo, good guys. Middle tower got owned.
Hey guys,
what you gonna do? Get
this is
mad
not
or get
looking
even?
good.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Disaster. I don't know why. I think they felt they had to make something happen to get something back from what they lost, and they just plummet themselves into this chaos. Now they're gonna lose 2 racks. Arrow's gonna fly. It's not gonna last on anyone. So such a big disaster. Now how do they even come back from this? Kings, so we'll put that name to the test right now and see what they can do. Skia from what's what. But where he blinked out, I think that cost his team. That was like a crucial point in this game. He needed to get someone in that fight. They need to at least kill the disruptor in these fights, because he is just isolating everybody. Just landing them like that 4-man. He had like 2 4-man black kinetic field that just completely destroyed Comeback Kings. Careful on the road, baby.
Hey, someone check road. Maybe they're doing road. Wait, Dire's top tower is under attack.
For Team Jungalist and Madmen, living up to their name here in game number 1. Comeback Kings might be a little bit shaken up. They have to get something out of this game, and they know it. They already smoked up. They're heading towards top. They might find a lone Rubik here. And punch it as well. Punch it. There's so much trouble, but no, it's gonna be the initiation the other way. So Rubik is jumping in. Doggy going really low. 65 hit points in the end. They're gonna steal the edges, but it's gonna be at the cost of the Bane. And now, to find anything, Doggy might be able to escape here. How did he live? Bane. Oh, actually, Night Stalker, sorry. They do pop the Aegis, however. So Aegis is down. On Kunjit.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Oh, in there, we're through this one. 37 minutes in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Disruptor going to get the last hit on that tower. Yeah, kiss done. And Rubik rotated towards the bottom. It looks like his whole team is behind him. Pinging out this tier 3 tower, and they're pinging out mid as well. King is just going for that tier 1 tower. They might trade it for this tier 3. I don't think that's a good trade. They might just buy a TP and TP back here. Everybody looks like they have a TP scroll in their inventory. Doggy as pushed on this tier 1 tower and TP back, but is it going to be in time? They very
Oh man, this is bad dude's top is all nasty and brokey. Yo, green dudes, something bad.
But are they positioning gonna be there? But maybe Storm could have just jumped in, but he BKB'd immediately. Night Stalker did, and now the Flame Breaker is gonna fly out. It's not gonna latch on anybody. They're gonna pull the tide back. I'm not sure if this is the right move to make. He's just gonna run with the check everybody, and now Ski is dead. And the boat is gonna fall on, it's gonna land on Tobago with Moonlight Shadow, and 4 for 1 trade. This is GG.
Good dude's bottom just fell off.
JaM picks up the first win.
Radiant's bottom barrack. The Dire dudes won, and now that's it. Everything is over.
Dota with Comeback Kings immediately go down into the lower brackets, right? Gaston? This work. So, oh my god. Alright.